Alright, well, welcome aboard. We are not launching a rocket today. We are actually going to be doing a flight up to... Oh, where were we going again? I think we're going to Bike and Banor and then down to Cojave Sands, doing a quick stop off at Jeb's Junkyard first. All because there is a new release for Volumetric Clouds and Deferred Rendering. BlackRack has been busy. Thank you, BlackRack. So we have the new version of the Volumetric Clouds, which I think they just released yesterday? And Deferred Rendering, which I'm not exactly sure when that was patched, but it looks like there's a new version. It wasn't in my downloads, so I downloaded it and installed it. And the first thing that I noticed as soon as I come out to the rocket on the pad, the fog looks fantastic. Look at the fog here. I mean, this is foggier than I've ever seen the KSC. And it's actually cleared a little bit as I set up the broadcast. So just do a quick pan around. You can see here the fog is just absolutely brilliant. But we're not actually here to launch a rocket. This is on the pad waiting for its launch window. This is a test of a moon base. Actually, it's a test of a Mars base. Did I say Mars? Oh my gosh. This is a test of a Duna base. And this is a prototype of the one we'll be sending out to Duna. I'm not sure if we're going to have this ready for this Duna launch window, as it's coming up really quickly. And it took about 25 days to build this, but we'll try to get that Duna launch window. If not, we'll catch the next one. And of course, we have that Eve mission already on the way. Those folks on the way out to Eve, they've just left the Kerbin SOI. But I wanted to look at the fog real quick because it just looks so god dang good. So let's find where we're flying to here. Good afternoon and welcome aboard. We are clear for departure and immediate takeoff. The KSC air traffic controller is telling us to fly safe. We don't know where he got that from. However, we're going to try and fly safe today. We are in a new aircraft. This is just rolled off the line. It has a few small improvements to the previous version. However, it is largely unchanged. However, it has no miles on it. This is the maiden flight of this aircraft. So we're going to do a quick flight up to Jeb's Junkyard. You can see off in the distance here, the weather looks pretty rough. However, it is a great day to fly because we have just installed the latest version of the Volumetric Clouds and Deferred Rendering mods. So thanks to BlackRack for putting his time and effort into KSP1. We know that he's working on Kitten Space Agency now, but still putting out releases for what I think is now, what is, I guess, 10 or 12-year-old game. Okay, well, we are ready to take off. We have our clearance. First engine light, second engine light. Let's just toggle the brakes real quick. And make sure that both modes are working correctly. Okay. We are off to Jeb's Junkyard. It's nice where we are now, but I think the weather is going to look a little sour on the way. So let's get up and have a look and see what this Deferred Rendering mod looks like in the air. Let's change the channel here from KSC Mission Control over to some nice relaxing music. We hope you enjoyed tonight's selection. It is the 1968 Seeburg 1000. I think it'll go nicely with the thunderstorm. Here's our view from inside the cockpit. Bill's the engineer for this flight. Let's keep an eye on that radar altitude here. Got a little close there, I think. Well, let's climb a little bit higher into the cloud and see what it looks like. You can see we're picking up some rain effects on the windscreen here. That looks beautiful. All right, we have broken through to clear sky. Try not to rip the wings off the plane as we just rolled it out of the hangar. Let's go skyward. Let's kick the afterburners on. This storm is pretty intense. You hear the airframe creaking and groaning there pretty good. It's a lot of G's to be putting on it here. But what better way to give it a good proper shakedown? Besides, we have Bill on board. He can fix anything. Let's fly through the tunnel. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get ourselves back on course. Looks like that looks like KSC. I think we're slightly going in the wrong direction. Looks like we're approaching Mach 1. Alright, let's level things off here. We're already closing in on Jib's Junkyard very quickly here. It's only 50 kilometers out. We can see it on the distant horizon. Alright, well, let's take this opportunity to have a look at some more clouds, since that's the only clouds we see here. Let's do a quick dive. These are pretty low altitude. Oh, there we are. We have clear for landing at Jeb's Junkyard. I think we might want to slow down a bit. Don't worry, we have pressed pause on the Seeburg Classics so that you won't miss a single beat. But we will keep the radio tuned to air traffic control for a few moments here while we come down, do our quick passenger exchange, and then get back on our way up to KSC. Not much of a runway here at Jeb's. Try and make the most of it. Whoa, that's a rough bend. There we go. We were just testing the landing gear. It was all part of the plan. And we see the air terminal off to the left, but we do have Jeb's junkyard here. Quite an interesting location, filled with a bunch of discarded rocket parts. I guess what you'd expect Jeb to have. Don't see any boosters in there, though. Ah, of course, he's used them all. What am I thinking? All right. You guys asked for some rolls with your coffee, didn't you? Or was that a loop? Okay, well, as we come in for a landing here, and somehow we've built up a ton more speed. Just one more time, want to say thanks again to BlackRack for all the time and effort into producing volumetric clouds and deferred rendering, and hope everything goes well in Kitten Space Agency. I can't imagine things not going well. But, hey, thanks a lot, everyone, for joining me on this flight, doing the maiden flight of this aircraft, and doing a quick flight test of the new version of Volumetric Clouds and Deferred Rendering. And thanks a lot for flying Death Engineering. Have a fantastic day.